Hey guys, and welcome to Double Thrill. Today we're going to be taking a little look at a little game called OlliOlli 2 that just came out on PS4, PS Vita and PS3 I want to say. Might be PS3, might not be. Obviously it's the sequel to OlliOlli, which we'll get into in a bit, but we'll just dive in here. I'm not too deep in, as you can see. There are quite a lot of worlds and I'm only really on the second one. So we'll jump into like level 3 or something and we'll just go because a couple of things to talk about here. Like I said, a sequel to OlliOlli 1, which came out last year, I want to say. It was on the Vita just as this was, and it came to PS3, I think, eventually, and Steam as well. It's not on Steam at the moment, but it will be coming to Steam apparently, so later this year. So do keep that in mind if you're looking to play this at some point, but you don't have a PlayStation console. So as you can see, it's kind of an endless runner with an end, if you will. That's probably the most succinct way to describe it. Is that it has the side-scrolling, like, endless feel of an endless runner, but there is actually an end to it, which is kind of a weird way of putting it, but you kind of get what I mean. And obviously, I'm pulling off all these tricks, which we'll get into that in a minute, but there are a number of challenges per level. As you can see, there are 5. There's like a score one, there's generally one to land a combo, a certain combo, and land it properly, you know, and other level specific ones. I've obviously done all these for this level, but I believe in order to continue you just need to finish the level, you don't need to get a certain amount of style or whatever. I might be wrong. So this is all played through the use of the left stick. I'm moving the left stick in a number of different directions in order to perform tricks. So I do like actually I'll show you the trictionary that just will kind of tell you how to do stuff. So, you know, flick it left, do a heel flip, you know, more complicated stuff to do all that, and it does get pretty complicated with stuff like that. Frontside 540 shove it and all that. And you can spin by including the left and right L1 and R1 buttons. And there are grinds as well, also use the stick and stances, which I'm not entirely sure about actually, but... So, the biggest thing they added here, if for anyone who played the first one, is this manual. This manual wasn't actually in the first game, which, now that it's in this game, kind of seems nuts, because like, as with any skating game, particularly like this Tony Hawk ones, the manual is so key to like continuing the combo, especially when you land on the ground. You just have to. You constantly go between like air tricks to grinding to like manualing, and obviously because the first game didn't have that, you often find yourself being cut short of a combo just because you know you can't. We'll go to the next level. Because you can't manually, you can't do it on the ground, so. It's a real smart addition. Again, really seems like something that should have been in the first game, to be honest. But I'm glad they included that. Oh, we are really fucking up there. In order to manual, I need to push the stick in any direction and hit X, hit cross or whatever. Cross, Jesus, we call it cross. Hit X in at the right time. So. The timing's all pretty tight. Obviously, I'm being rated on my timings. So I get like perfect if I get it just spot on, or okay, or sloppy if I don't land the time at all. But in order to land normally, you just need to hit X at the right time. You just need to land it, hit X just before you land, and that is obviously all rated again. And that's how it works in the first game. But in order to manually, you need to hit X at the right time and push it in the direction. So if I just want to land, I can do it like that. But obviously manual is very important. And again, there are a number of different manuals depending on what direction you flick the stick in, so... we'll jump into a level that I've not done yet. Again, you know, multiple worlds. They seem to get way crazier by the looks of it than they did in the first game. I didn't play a huge amount, I played several hours of the first game when it came to Steam eventually, but it definitely seemed a bit more... I don't know if straight laced is the word, because it is still a skating game, but definitely seen a lot. Oh, god damn it, Jesus, a lot more I don't know, serious in its settings, I guess, more urban environments, more realistic is maybe the word, but I don't know. This obviously goes balls to the wall with some of the crazy stuff. And I believe all of these settings are going to be film sets, because obviously we are in Hollywood, which, yep, Hollywood, that's the, we're just rolling with that, can't take that back. I do kind of wish that the name wasn't quite so cringy, but whatever. Oh boy. So I'm sure, what are these challenges? I need to manual through all the markers and finish again. Pull 7 perfect grinds. Okay. So they're like the level specific ones, but then the score ones are the more general ones. It's kind of like the Tony Hawk games in that sense, where it will give you like a bunch of score challenges and then a number of very specific ones that can only be done on this level. I'm not entirely sure what those things I'm picking up are, those golden things. I'm not sure if they're to do... Oh, they might be the markers. Yeah, I think they're the markers I have to grind through, manual through. So you'll often get like collectible stuff like that in levels that are associated with these challenges. There are like pro levels of each level, which we'll get into in a sec. I'll show you one, which are basically just way harder versions of these levels, like harder challenges, I believe, and just drastically increased score challenges. Like the jump from like the what was it? Pro skater score to the like 6 score or whatever. Just an enormous jump. I'm talking about the technical games, of course, but. Okay, we didn't manual through all the markers, we didn't quite get a combo, but we'll jump to the next level. I'll show a few levels. I do kind of want to get to the next level, next world or whatever. So, the tricks are obviously highlighted in pink, and we can actually just check the Trictionary to find out how you do this stuff. So, crooked grind, how do you do that? Okay, right and then R1. How do you do a big spin flip? We're getting way down here, Jesus Christ, big spin flip. Oh boy, okay, we'll try and do that. Land 5 manuals perfectly, get 400k. Probably be smart. Like I said, the timing isn't too bad. You kind of need to... You can get a hang of it and just figure out that it's right before you land, they want you to press it. That goes for grinding, landing, and manual, to be fair, but... God damn it. You definitely need to figure that out before you can get it right. Oh, God damn it. If it's anything like the first game, which I imagine it will be, a lot of these later levels, a lot of the later levels will be quite a lot harder. We're only in the second world, obviously, so it's not too much of a problem. I'm doing that way too early. There we go. There we go. Oh, beautiful. We could probably get that probably get that 400,000 whoa, I thought I got that. I always fuck up the grind. I always think I'm supposed to press a button. I flew at that Tony Hawk mentality. Played way too much of those games. And they're pretty much the only skate games I've played. Played very little skate. Didn't particularly like that. It's a bit too realistic for me. Or at least in the execution of the tricks, it's way more complicated. It's a bit like this actually, in the way that you had to like flick the stick in certain directions, but I don't really enjoy that. Like I prefer the crazy balls out, ridiculous combos and dumb tricks of Tony Hawk's and those. I just had way faster gameplay and I always enjoy that way more, but yeah, whatever your preferences. It's nice to have some new skating games. There haven't really been any for a while. The last two, I believe the last two Tony Hawk games were the shitty Kinect ones, right? Ride and Shred, was it? And obviously they weren't particularly worthwhile. There was the HD like, remake of the Pro Skater games, but that was disappointing for a number of reasons. Man, that was a real bummer. I remember playing that. I'm really looking forward to them remastering it. I really did. They kind of fucked up in a lot of ways. Oh, I think I didn't land that mega combo, so I didn't get the score. Yeah, they're kind of punishing that. If you get a sloppy landing, then you just lose whatever score you had. So you gotta be sure you get some sort of landing. It definitely takes a while to realise that you need to. Oh god, I kept thinking that was a thing I could grab on. It takes a while to keep in mind that you need to like hit X and time it every time you land, even if it's not the grind. I always think I have that grinding thing. I will say that they don't always do a fantastic job of discerning the grind spots from just things in the background. Obviously you get used to it when you do a level a couple of times, but the first few times I always miss grind spots because I can't tell if it's a railing or just part of the background. Okay, I'm going to try and get all those pink things first. I'm probably playing like complete shit, and I'm sure that anyone who's played any amount more than me will have 1,000 reasons of why I'm doing awful. I know you can incorporate spins and stuff into tricks and combos, but I always just fucked them up when I tried them in one, because it just got too complicated. And I was focused on trying to spin more than land, and because you do need to focus on landing, I guess you have less time to concentrate on doing tricks. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm kind of glad that there is a degree of challenge to these games. Oh, I thought I could get that. Part of the reason I played the Tony Hawk games was for the challenge of getting the 6 scores and getting all the challenges and stuff. With like 2 and 3. And never really played 4, but 1 as well, I guess. Never really particularly liked any of the ones post 4. The underground games were alright, I guess. 2 was kind of slow as shit with all that awful jackass co-marketing, or whatever you want to call it. All that stuff was awful. Oh wow, it's terrible! I got 1 million combo, I didn't even land it. And then what came after Underground 2? It was like... There was Project 8, I played that was alright. That was kind of a return to form a little bit. Never played Proving Ground. And after that I think it was straight to the Kinect games. Unfortunately, but... I mean, there is that rumour that they're making more. There was the mobile one that they confirmed, but then also apparently they're going to make a console game, or a console one, so one that is actually like the Pro Skater games. I mean, to be fair, if they make a mobile game that is kind of like this, that wouldn't be the end of the world. It's not really what I want from Tony Hawk. I don't think it's what anyone wants from Tony Hawk, but I would very much... I'd be willing to play it at least, but, you know. I don't know how you'd emulate this kind of control on a phone without resorting to some sort of shitty fake control or phone thing, but... I don't know, I guess it'd have to be inherently less complicated if it was on a phone. What? How did I land that? How did I fucking land that? Right, we'll just skip to the next level. Apparently I can't. What? Okay, maybe you do need a certain amount of challenges. Okay, that reminded me of the top left, left, yeah, of the daily grind, which, as you can imagine, is like a daily challenge that gets updated every day. I've never actually done these, so I don't know what the deal is. I think you should have to get the highest score possible, but As you can see by that, the guy on the front who had like 1 million, there's no way I'm even going to get close to that. So, like, he got 1 million, I'm probably getting about like 40k or something if that. Yeah, 170k. How'd you get 1 million on that? That's insane. Play it for real. Huh. Oh, sorry, they let you do a test run, and then you can actually make sure that you're actually doing it for real when you don't go through. You only get 1 attempt as well, apparently, so that's a bit of a bit crazy. I feel like a lot of games have opted for this kind of. Alright, that's not bad. Didn't even get close to that world high score or whatever, but okay. So I can only do. Okay, that you can only do it once. You can't do it again. So that'll update every day. I don't know what time. But spots are a similar thing. It'll take a small section of a level and let you do that. And again, these scores are ridiculous. You know, I got 70k on that. The highest guy got 2 million or something absurd. So they have one of those for every level and for the pro levels. But we'll show off the pro levels actually. I've never actually done these because they're just insane. Like, look at these. Get a score of 1.6 million. This is the first level, for God's sake. Maybe they changed the level up a bit actually. I remember playing a couple of these from the first game, but I never really got into them. So I can't remember exactly if they are exactly the same level. I'd imagine they wouldn't be if they had such incredible scores. Maybe, okay, maybe you just have to really go. This already seems more complicated than the first level. But there is definitely a challenge here for those up for it. I might not be particularly great at this game, I do enjoy it. What? I would never have landed that. I'm going to have to jump way early so I can land and then quickly jump again. Probably already tell I'm effectively doing the same as the equivalent of like fighting game mashing all the buttons, which is basically just me flicking the stick in random directions. I'm trying to execute particular tricks, but I know that I'm not going to be able to remember them. When I get a particularly light spot, I do try and intentionally perform particular tricks, but I know, generally I just don't have the time, so I'm too busy trying to concentrate on not being shit. There you go. Oh, look at that. You can also hit X to speed up if you lose speed, so it kind of behooves you to do that a couple of times before you start. Fuck's sake. I'm going to try and get through this at least once, but I might not be able to. Too scrubbing. Plus, I do like the art style of these games. I do like the first game. Oh, for God's sake. I didn't have enough speed there, but... Alright, we'll try it a couple more times, then we'll be done. Yeah, I do really like the art style of these games. Oh, I could have made that. And I always like the soundtrack, but that kind of confused me when I was playing it earlier. Is this what skaters listen to nowadays? Because it always used to be like punk with a bit of hip hop. That was always like the classic Tony Hawk soundtrack. That was always the stereotype of their music. Is this what it is nowadays? Is it like more dubstep, like techno stuff? I don't know. Is skating even that big anymore? I don't know. I can't imagine it's as big as it was, but I still see people every now and then using skateboards, but who knows if skate culture is what it was. Fuck's sake. I feel like skate culture is an inherently 90s thing anyway, it doesn't really work in 2015. Maybe we'll see a renaissance of the fuck's sake, of the early 2000 skating game. I'm trying to think if there's really any more. I know there are plenty of skating games in the past, but not really many I played. There was the skating thing, California Games on like the NES. There was 720. That's pretty good. Skate or Die. Those are some of the older ones I can think of, but more recently. I'm surprised I can't really think of any more Tony Hawk clones. I know there were definitely a lot in the area. I know. Oh god, didn't Rockstar make one? Yeah, well, maybe I'm misremembering that, but I can't remember what it's called now. I don't think it was particularly good, or maybe I'm wrong, but it was like proper gritty, and there was like police or something that chased you. Oh, I can't remember. Maybe someone will remind me, but I don't remember it being particularly good. I never played it myself, but it certainly doesn't hold up like this Tony Hawk ones do, because they hold up really well even today. Even though that first one is almost 20 years old, wow, pushing on 20 years. Alright, we'll move on. I want to see what the next one was. I didn't see that. Jesus, 55 times combo. Yeah, this is definitely for like a I've beaten the game. I'm really good at this game. Not so much as scrubs like me that haven't got past the second round, but whatever. Let's try to grind on that. Okay. That's the nightmare thing, is that if you get a really hard combo and then you don't land it properly, you don't get the points, which I guess was a Tony Hawk's thing as well. But it's still annoying. Like, I'm sure you get the landing and the timing down. It doesn't take too long, honestly. You just need to remember that they want to do it every time, and once I'm concentrating, I know that it wants me to do it. And I know that it's like that's the thing that fucks me up the most, is when I go for a grind or something and I'm so concentrating so hard on trying to land that, and then I miss it, and then it forces me to time the landing of the land. Then that's when it fucks me up, because I'm trying to bloody land the grind, and then it turns out I need to land the land. You know what I'm saying? So. And that requires me to hit X, and I'm not trying to hit X, so that's the stuff that fucks me up the most, if you get what I mean. That was such a convoluted way of saying that I'm fucking up, but you know. And it is kind of confusing that there are, like, essentially 3 different ways to time a landing. Between grinding, landing, and manually. You get used to it, though. Alright, that was mad. Did I get a half? Okay, sure. Sweet. I am gnarly. Gnarly, bro. Alright, we're not going to do anymore, because that was just painful. Let's try and get some more stars here. Manual through. 7 grinds. 7 perfect grinds. These levels are like scrubbed here compared to those, so if we can't do those, then we're kind of screwed. Probably grind through all these, right? Oh! No! God, fucking damn it. I probably would have landed the 30 point one, or 30 combo one, whatever. Alright. I can do this, come on. I don't need to focus on the perfect manual grind yet, is it? Alright. Oh, I should have landed that because I'm not going to land for a while. Alright, sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright. There we go. I don't know what that's for, but okay. Whew. I don't know what it wants me to do. I don't know what it wants me to do. Maybe there are certain challenges that you need to do. Maybe you need to do like the 5th one or something in order to unlock new levels. I was under the impression that you had to just finish a level. Just once with any of my challenges to do them. Doesn't seem like there's like a star count or anything that would imply that I need to get all of them or whatever. Or just throw it or something. We don't need to do more pro challenges. I hope not, because I can't do this. What ones am I trying to get? Grind the tide barrier on the tree house. I think I know what that means. Will I give this a few more? Oh god. I forgot about that. I forgot about the fact that you could spin. I'm sure if I was like good at this game, I could incorporate spins into every jump, and I think every time you spin, that adds up another multiplier. So I sure should know as well that getting a perfect land gives you ×2 multipliers instead of just ×1. So it adds 2. So that's nice. Jesus. So obviously you would want to try and get a perfect landing every time, grinding manual or landing. Well, I'd say mind it then. Heads in the door. Oh no. Alright. 2 more shots. I need to do this. Oh. Beautiful. Oh, professionally done. That might be the treehouse thing they were talking about. Whoa, that's right, yep. Sweet. Huh, okay. That unlocked that next level, I'm not entirely sure why, but okay, anyway, that's OlliOlli 2, I guess. Welcome to Olliwood. As I said, PS Vita and PS4 for now. It is on PS Plus, should mention. It's free on PS Plus, so if you've got PS Plus for that last month, that's kind of running out now actually. But if you got PS Plus for that last month, you get this for free anyway on Vita, PS4, and I believe PS3 may not have a PS3. And it is coming to Steam later this year, so confirmed. So if you want to wait for that, then feel free. But anyway, that's all from me. Thanks, guys. See you next time.